So staying on theme with the last video I made, where I built this Lego space station, I want to build this Lego Creator Astronaut. Comes in at 647 pieces and costs $55 USD. Okay, so I'm going to use this brick separator to open up the box. That's what I like to do. It works pretty well, I think. Obviously, a pocket knife would work better, but I think this works fine if you don't have one. Say hello to the cameraman. See if I can put this on the table without dropping anything. Nice. Alright, so here's all the builds you can do. Okay, there's a little spaceship, there's the astronaut, and there's also a space dog, which I kind of want to build, but that's not what I'm going to be building today. I'm going to be building the astronaut. So here's the helmet. Let's put that off to the side. Now I'm going to get all these bags in order. And I like to throw them back in the box for storage, but I like putting them in order so I can just grab the top bag and move on. So there's only 5 bags, so this probably shouldn't take that long to build, maybe like 3 hours for me maybe. I don't know if that's quick or slow. So here's bag 1, let's open up that. Love the sound of Lego pieces hitting the table. Yeah, let's get started. See you guys in a little bit. So here is what we got. It uses the visor on the first bag, so we're going to put that here on these clips. Just pops right in there. And now move up, then everything else folds down onto it to cover up everything. It looks pretty nice so far. And I'm going to open this back up, because if you didn't catch that, there's a seat in here. Like you can put a minifigure in there. The set doesn't come with one, but I can use this one for my little space display. We'll throw them in there. This took me a bit to put in, which is kind of sad. My excuse, it's kind of hard with one hand. But it's so cool that you can put a minifigure in here. So yeah, just close him up in there, and it's like he's controlling the big astronaut, which is pretty cool. Give y'all a little 360 spin. Alright, let's move on to bag 2. So in this bag we got the arms and the lower torso, and if you didn't notice before, I forgot to put this piece from the first bag, so I'll put that on now. Looks a lot better now. Alright, let's throw on the arms. Oh, that snap is satisfying as fuck. Alright, put on the lower torso. Beautiful. Alright, I'll give you all another 360 spin. Bag 3. I was a little scared with this bag, there's a lot in there. Didn't want to drop any off the table. Alright, so in this bag we got the legs. Alright, let's throw on those legs. Well, first we gotta put them together. Snap on, put the foot on too. Can't forget that. Do the other leg. Looking at the camera, so my depth perception is a little off, I guess. Alright, there we go. Alright, now let's throw them on. Sick. The legs don't really spread out that much, but he stands up though. He's ready for battle. His legs are pretty long compared to his torso, I think. Or maybe that's just me. Give y'all another 360 spin. Looks pretty cool so far. Alright, bag 4. Honestly, this was such a pain in the ass to build. It literally exploded my hands, could you not, 3 or 4 times. And it's because of these, it's held by like 3 supports at the bottom here. But it is cross-linked at the end, so it's a lot stronger now that it's finished. But while building it, it was such a pain in the ass. Alright, now let's put the jetpack on him. Kind of failing at this. Alright, there he is. Almost complete. Just missing the stand. Honestly, the back of the jetpack looks kind of weird, but like there's not much detail, but you're not going to see it from the back that often. Alright, bag 5. Alright, so here's the stand. Alright, snap him on there. And there he is. It's a little sketchy to be honest, but I think it's good. I'm gonna adjust his legs a little bit. It's kind of hard to pose him up because you can't really move his legs all that much on his hips, but I think this looks really cool. So this set does retire in July. At least that's the rumor. So if you're at all interested in the set, I highly recommend you pick it up. It's only $55. It's got a good price per piece ratio. Although I do wish it came with a minifigure to put in the helmet. That would be cool. But can't get everything you want. Alright, so here's what I'm going to be building next. I had to take it out of the box so I could travel with it to take it down to school. But can you all guess what it's going to be? Let me know in the comments.